Hello everyone and welcome to Jhalak 2022. So as people still come floating in, because we have a longer show, we're just going to start off. So to start off, we're going to have the national anthems of the United States and Pakistan presented by Neha and Amar. So Neha. Yeah, if you can all stand for the Whose day can you see by the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, and their and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, and the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
पाक सरजमीन शादबाद, किश्वरे हसीन शादबाद, तू निशाने हस्ते आलिशान अर्ज़े पाकिस्तान, मरकज़े यकीन शादबाद। पाक सरज़मीन का निज़ाम, कुव्वते अवाम, क़ौमों सल्तनत पाइंदा ताबिंदाबाद, शादबाद मंज़िले मुराद, परचमे सितारा हो रब्बारे तरक्की-ओ कमाल, तर्जुमाने मज़ी शाने हाल जाने इस्तक़बाल, साया-ए खुदाए ज़ुल जलाल।
Okay, thank you so much. Can we have another round of applause for our fabulous singers? Okay. Welcome again to Jhalak 2022. We are so excited to be having Jhalak in person for the first time since 2019. We've been having it in a virtual setting for the past 2 years, and we are so excited to be back in Whitehall 208 for PSA's biggest event of the year. PSA.
My name is Amal Imrani, and I'm one of the vice presidents of PSA.
And my name is Sultan Minhas, and I'm the other co-president.
We want to thank you all for coming today. After the play, there will be a banquet with traditional Pakistani food in the Math and Science Center, which is right across the street. And if you're not sure how to get there, we will have ushers, so no worries.
Yes. We chose Ali, Zoya, and Raeyan last May to write, cast, and direct Jhalak, A Glimpse of Pakistan. The final product has exceeded all of our expectations, and we are so excited. So please give a round of applause for our Jhalak chairs.
I'm going to keep this okay. Salam, everyone. My name is Raeyan.
My name is Zoya.
And my name is Ali.
And we would like to welcome you all to Jhalak 2022.
We are so excited to finally be bringing back Jhalak in person for the first time since 2019. For those of you who have seen Jhalak before, welcome back, and we are so excited to have you here tonight.
And for those of you who haven't attended Jhalak before, don't worry, you're in for a fun night. We will explain what this night will entail and why we do this every year.
Jhalak is the Pakistani Student Association's annual event where we put on a play that highlights the current issue of Pakistan, and we raise money to help that cause. My co-chairs and I have spent almost a year writing and directing of the play, and I can't believe we're finally at this moment. From picking a topic to writing multiple drafts of the script to choosing our cast to then directing our show over the past 3 months, the other Jhalak chairs and I have truly put in so much work to bring us here today, and we are so excited to share the story and message with you all.
However, even with all the work that my coaches and I have put into this play, tonight's show would not be possible without our amazing cast and crew. They have put countless hours into attending rehearsals multiple times a week, memorizing all of their lines, and truly bringing the show to life. We are so proud of all of their hard work and can't wait for you all to see it tonight.
As you may already know, the issue for this year's Jhalak is child labor in Pakistan. While the show is a work of fiction, we want to stress that the themes are very much real and prevalent in many areas of Pakistan. As of the year 2018, it is estimated there are around 12 million children forced into labor throughout the country. There are a variety of reasons that families feel like they have no choice but to send their children to work. Many children in Pakistan must work to pay off familial debt or contribute to their family's monthly expenses.
Child labor is most prevalent within villages and lower-income communities where families are living in extreme poverty and feel that they must send their children off to work in cities to better their circumstances. Oftentimes, families believe that employment will be compensated by the opportunity for their children to receive an education. The most common forms of child labor include domestic labor, where children work in the homes of wealthier families, and factory jobs. Tonight's show will highlight the carpet industry. According to UNICEF, children aged 4 to 14 make up 90% of the carpet industry's workforce. Workshop owners manipulate parents into believing that their children will learn new skills that outweigh any knowledge gained at school. Children are targeted because workshop owners can pay them significantly less than adult weavers.
Tonight's show was inspired by the stories of 2 Pakistani children, Zoya and Iqbal Wasi. Zoya was an 8-year-old girl whose father had sent her to work for a wealthier family because her employers promised to fund her education. But she did not end up receiving the education and was instead later killed by her employers in 2020. Likewise, Iqbal was sent to work at the age of 4 to pay off familial debt. He worked in a carpet factory where he faced abusive conditions. He eventually escaped, attended school, became a children's rights activist, and helped over 3,000 Pakistani children escape labor. However, he was killed by the carpet mafia just 2 years after his escape at the age of 12. These stories have led to the establishment of various laws in Pakistan aiming to protect children like them if the worst forms of child labor continue to persist despite these laws.
To honor the lives of children like Zoya and Iqbal and put an end to child labor, all proceeds from tonight are being given to the Child Care Foundation of Pakistan. The Child Care Foundation aims to combat all forms of child labor by preventing, controlling, and eliminating child labor through quality education and establishing schools in rural communities. We're accepting donations tonight to add to the funds we already have raised in ticket sales and private donations. We hope to reach our goal of $3,000 tonight. No donation is too small because your dollar can change a child's life.
We would like to thank all of you who have decided to spend your Saturday evening with us. We would also like to thank the PSA Executive Board who have been so supportive, as well as all the staff at Whitehall who have helped us put on this production. Shout out to my two ding-dongs, aka my younger siblings. They're not here, but shout out to them. With that said, we present to you Jhalak 22, A Glimpse of Pakistan.
Children in Pakistan are involved in child labor.
The second largest out-of-school population lives in Pakistan.
1 to 2% of GDP is Pakistan's allocation for education.
I don't got it.
Ha ha, you couldn't catch the ball.
But I almost caught it.
But did you catch it? Nope.
Oh, shut up, Zara.
Shut up is a bad word. Saad, Ayan just said a bad word.
You just said shut up.
No, I didn't say shut up.
She just said it again.
Saad, tell Ayan I did not say a bad word.
I have to break it to you guys, but there are much worse words than shut up.
Like what?
Well, there's shut the fuck.
Saad.
Don't tell me you were about to say what I think you were going to say.
Alina! You know where Maham is?
She's just finishing up at work, but I think she'll be home by dinner.
Alina, guess who won a cricket match today?
Not you.
You didn't let me finish.
I'm sure you both did great.
Anyways, Alina, did anyone get married today?
No, not today, but I did bring you these really pretty churias that someone returned.
They're so pretty. Thank you, Alina.
I don't get what the big deal about weddings are. Everyone knows the best part about the weddings is the food.
Ayan, weddings are a fun and life-changing event. When you meet a girl, you'll be so excited to have a wedding.
Oh, ew, but girls have cooties.
Hey!
You don't count though, you're just a man.
Saad! Ayan is being a meanie pants again.
Ayan, don't make fun of your sister.
She started it.
Zara, don't make fun of Ayan either.
But it's fun to make fun of him.
It kind of is.
Alina, you're on my side, right?
I'm not about to get into the middle of this.
Zara, Ayan, Saad, Bacho, it's getting late and it's almost dinner time. Zara, beta, I need your help making dinner.
Ayana, Sada, you guys are gonna miss the cricket match.
Coming on me!
The match, I forgot.
But I need more practice.
Alina!
Wow, don't guess, hijo. Good. Bessie, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Work has really just been taking up all of my time. Mariamji has a dawat tonight, and I've been running around all of Lahore just to get everything ready. But hey, can't complain if she's paying me. Anything to help out Ummi and Abba.
Exactly, can't complain. Oh my gosh, Maham, I need updates about you-know-who.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alina.
That guy your parents made you meet?
Not you two. Ummi and Abba have been on my back about shadis and rishtas, and I'm just not ready yet.
Acha, I won't pester you anymore. Is he cute at least?
Shut up, Alina. There's more to life than boys.
I know. I just want updates.
Okay. I talked to him.
You talked to him?
But he's so superficial.
Boo.
Our entire conversation lasted about 30 seconds because the only thing he wanted was a housewife.
Ew, we do not support that.
I mean, I already spend all day cleaning up after random socialites. I'm not about to add another person to that list.
Exactly.
I want to find someone who's a good person. Someone who wants to do good in this world. Someone who shares my goals.
The foundation of a good and healthy relationship is when both parties are equal to one another.
Okay, Miss Relationship Expert Alina.
Anyways, continue.
I know I just clean up after people's houses, but I have goals and dreams too, you know?
As you should.
If the dude wants someone to clean up after him, he might as well hire a maid instead of getting married.
We are strong, independent women who will not clean up after our husbands.
Exactly. Yeah. Women do not exist just to take care of men. Oh my god, the time. Alina, I've got to run and get those decorations for Mariam Ji for tonight. Tell Ami I'm going to be late, okay?
Of course. See you,
Mama.
Mama.
Hamza? Ji Abu, I'm awake. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Woo!
Line desert student officer who is trying to make a name for himself. 2 minutes का मतलब है तो 5 मिनट उठ के आ जाओ. If you say 2 minutes, I expect you to be out in 1.5.
Ji Abu, you're right. It won't happen again. So Abu, anything interesting in the news today?
Shouldn't you be telling me this? You're the Jawan police officer. I swear, the youth of today. आजकल के नौजवान यार. But no, there's not much breaking news unless you consider what Fahad Khan wrote to the Gala to be astonishing. I swear, there's no good media in this country. Where has the political coverage gone? When I was your age, all the media would cover were politics.
Abu, who is Fahad Khan?
You know, the one with the beard.
Come on, Abu. Every desi man on TV has a beard.
Yes, but this one knows how to grow a proper one.
Oh, you meant the Fawad Khan. Abu, I think you might have the wrong newspaper. That's the entertainment one that Mama used to read.
Assalamu alaikum.
Dadi, your chai's ready. I'll bring it right over.
Chai? Hi, thank you so much, beta. You know what? Thank you so much, beta. You know what, beta? Last night, pura waqt, I had the best sleep. You know why? I was having these dreams about your children.
Dadi, my children? I'm not even married.
Beta, my point exactly. It's about time you get married and have two little kids so that at least I can sleep in peace, huh?
But then, Dadi, I won't be able to sleep in peace.
That's not my problem. You're gonna get married to the girl you were married to in my dream, and Putra, that's final, huh?
Ammi, how can you think Hamza is old enough to get married? He can't even handle his job.
Abey, oh, don't say that to my cute grandson Hamzu. He's a great police officer. Arey, वैसे भी बेटा, police work isn't going anywhere. But my putra is getting older and older by the second. We have to find him a girl, yaar.
But Dadi, Abu is right. I'm trying to focus on my job right now, and it's been a little tough lately.
Tum chup karo. Police work isn't going anywhere.
Ammi, please don't encourage him. He's already so casual about work. Always late to work, but early home. At this rate, we'll end up in the streets. पुत्र सड़कों में रहेगा तू. What the hell are the police even doing these days? हालात देखो यार. This whole country is a mess. Everywhere in the news is someone getting murdered or kidnapped. And all these missing children reports as well. Incompetence and corruption everywhere.
Abu, have things really changed from when you were an officer?
Of course, our generation had personality. Times weren't perfect, but we were committed to our jobs. Nowadays, I don't even know what to say.
Abu, I'm committed to my job, but...
There are no ifs or buts, Hamza. You should be ahead of everyone else. I expect nothing less from my son.
Ji, Abu.
Now, Chal, get to work. Then we'll be late and find something else to complain about. Dimag kha gaya.
You're just like your father, you know? Always ready to start a fight early in the morning.
Ammi, did I say something wrong? This generation is so soft, they can't even handle anything anymore.
Soft? Soft? Beta, isn't that what your own father used to say to you? Dekho, I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. All I'm saying is that you refuse to listen to the actual problem. They could just be a little more kinder with Hamza. I know you want Beta what's best for him, but sometimes you should really just stop and think about what that is for a second.
Ammi, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's fine, I'll handle it. I'm much better to him than my own father was to me. If I don't push him as much as I do, he'll end up doing nothing. He'll have to man up. Because my own father was so cold and rigid towards me is the reason I became successful in life.
Beta, from the things you say and do, I think you are far from any kind of success.
Have you heard anything from Mom yet? It's really late at night. I saw her on her way home from work. I think she's at Mariamji's because she's having a dawah of some sort, but I think she'll be home a little bit late.
Acha. Oh. Beta, you see those dawahs do require a lot of work from everyone, but she still shouldn't be out so late.
Arey yaar! So close.
Arey, sab theek hai?
They missed the ball. Again!
Of course, cricket. So, Aisha auntie, how has everything been with you all?
Beta, things have been fine, alhamdulillah. Just that prices have been increasing for everything, and it's been hard on us.
Yeah, Ami was telling me how expensive things have been recently.
Yeah, it's crazy. Khair, how is your mother doing? I haven't spoken to her in ages.
She's been good. She's been really busy at the bridal show recently, so I haven't
Do I have the red chilies now? Huh, Beta, but only add a little bit, okay?
Salam everyone. What's so good in here?
We are making dal chawal and bindi.
Ooh, can I try some?
No, it's not for you. You didn't help make it.
Pago, share with everyone. Don't fight with your brother about food.
Yeah, Zora.
Sad beta, how's your day been?
It was good. I think I'm almost good enough to make the Pakistani cricket team. With a little more practice, I could represent Pakistan at the next World Cup. Now, if you would only let me get that new bat.
Sad beta, we've discussed this before. You know, right now we can't afford that.
Okay, Ami.
Salam, beta, you missed the cricket match.
I know. When Ami called Zoya in to make dinner, I thought, why not practice my form? I gotta work now if I want to make the team later, you know?
Only the best of the best players can make the Pakistani national cricket team.
Oh, Bilal, don't say that. Saad could be a great cricket player one day.
Ummi, do you think I could be a great cricket player one day?
Of course, Mary John. Both my kids could be great cricket players one day.
Yeah. Acha, boys, go see if the next inning has started. Zara, you go too.
Aisha, Auntie, I probably should go help my mom, but it was nice seeing you.
Allah Hafiz, beta.
Aisha, have we gotten any bills recently?
Bills? We did get some in the mail the other day.
Acha, the call. They just keep piling up.
Oh, what is it?
It's the rent. We've been late on our payments for the past 3 months. And if we don't pay it along with next month's rent, they're going to evict us. They'll kick us out.
Let me see. Didn't we pay this with the money that we saved from pulling Saad out of school?
It should have been enough to pull him out of school, but the rent price just keeps rising.
Do you think that Maham's salary could cover it? Instead of saving for her wedding, maybe we can use her shadi fund to cover rent.
We already used that to fix the leaky pipe, remember?
You're right. How could I forget?
Could you maybe pick up some extra shifts at Mariam Ji's house alongside Maham?
Bilal, you know, I'm already working overtime. Is there any way you could get more shifts with Imran Bhai?
I wish I could, but ever since his mother's gotten sick, he can't afford to keep me on extra. Kya kare hum? Aisha, I've been thinking about this for a while, but I think it's about time Saad starts working.
Saad? Saad to bacha hai.
I know he's a bit young, but we've already pulled him and the other kids out of school. And he's 14 now. He's no jawan. He's practically an adult.
I don't know, Bilal. He seems so young.
I know, but what other options do we have?
Maybe we could ask Maham to work longer hours.
Maham's an unmarried girl. It wouldn't be appropriate for her to be out late earning all this money.
Well, that's ridiculous. Women can earn too, you know?
Aisha, you're also working 3 jobs. I don't think it would be appropriate for you to be out later either. I think it's about time that Saad learns his place in the household.
He's so young, Bilal.
I think my mind has decided. Enough of this arguing. I've heard from Sohaib Bhai that there's a carpet factory out there that's hiring kids. I'll make a few calls later today and we'll get this mamla settled. All right?
I need real work, Munsar. Did you hear what I said? I said I need real work. I can't be sitting on my ass all day, filling out paperwork other inspectors refuse to do. Munsar? Come on, Azhar. It's time to go. Our shift's over. Oh, hey, look! It's not time yet. किधर जा रहा है?
Yar! Why would you do that? It was such a good dream too.
Oh, really? What was the dream?
I don't remember now, but I clearly remember teaching Barack Obama how to read the Quran.
MashaAllah. Incompetent officer by day and Hafiz by night. Yeah, baat hai.
I'm not impotent. Incompetent, I mean.
Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you done with your work?
Am I done with my work? I'm done with my work, Hassan's work, and Jamal's work for the next couple of days, man. I can't be stuck on desk duty anymore. Azhar, it's driving me insane. How do you handle it?
Hey man, you know me. I clock in, say yes sir, and I'm out the door by 6 p.m. I don't get paid enough to care.
I get that, man, but I just feel like we have more responsibility, you know?
Maybe we do, but hard work isn't going to get you anywhere in this place. Don't you remember why you got stuck on desk duty for so long? You pulled over the minister's son for going 20 kilometers over the speed limit. You took a stand, but it won't get you anywhere.
I know, yaar. I just wish my dad would understand. He's just been so disappointed in me. Like, I keep trying to do the right thing, but it's just not enough for him. Ever.
Yeah, it doesn't help that he was the most respected officer in the area.
He's just been so difficult to talk to, especially after Mama passed away. I don't know what to do. I really thought being successful at work would actually make a difference, but ever since Nasser put me on desk duty, I just haven't had a chance to make a real impact. I need a shot at one of those important cases. Maybe that would get me out of the state, but right now I'm just so lost.
Hey man, it's gonna be alright. It's a tough spell right now, but trust me, everything is gonna be alright.
It's not much better out there either, Hamza. You see, everyone you're doing paperwork for. Jamal, Hassan, vagara, vagara. It's sad, but the truth is they're out there abusing their power. You stay out there long enough, and you'll be doing the same.
But Ibrahim bhai, then what am I supposed to do? Did I mess up by joining the police? Abu is already so disappointed in me. Karu, to kya karu?
Relax, God.
You know, when I was a young fresh blood, I remember walking in and seeing your dad sitting in the captain's office. Things were good for a while. And you know, you remind me a lot of him. You know, it's because you're optimistic, but the world will take that out of you, Hamza beta.
But Ibrahim bhai, it's the only place I can actually make a difference.
I thought that too, myself, until I found myself sitting here for years and years at a time. It's sad to admit it, but some part of me still wishes I could do something. But a wise man knows when he is powerless.
But Ibrahim bhai, then why have you stayed in the police for so long? Wait, what's going to happen to me? Am I also just going to waste away here?
I don't know, Hamza. I mean, it starts off with that, and I got carried away just like Azhar over here. You don't know where it takes you. And, you know, this job squeezed the passion out of me in just a month after Captain Nasser was appointed, cost of living, inflation points, all these little things. It just made me realize that everything I do, everything we all do here is just for that next paycheck.
As much as I hate to admit it, Ibrahim Bhai is right. What can I literally do to help? Nothing. And that used to annoy me at some point, remember? But now, I just look forward to lunch break every day.
Koi nahi, you kids are doing good, and hopefully you all will have a chance to prove yourselves someday. But I'm still waiting on mine.
And I'm still waiting for my shawarma.
Ibrahim, I assume you collected it on your way here like I ordered you to?
Ji sir, here you go.
And just what exactly are you three looking at? Always sitting around and gossiping as if there isn't enough work to go around.
I have never heard the captain say thank you or please.
Thank you, kya? You know how much he owes me? I'll tell you, 2,000 rupees. Unbelievable, yaar.
I'm
Mom!
Salam, guys. Sorry I'm late. Mariam ji had another davat tonight, so I stayed later to help clean up. Ami, could you sew this up for Mariam ji? It ripped a bit, and she said that she would pay us once we give it back.
Oh, Beta, let me take a look. I can do this tomorrow. Here, here's your plate of food.
Don't worry about that, Ami. I can take care of the food. You go get some rest. I'm sure you've had a hard day too.
Chalo, Beta, I'll let you take care of your dishes and I'll finish cleaning up.
Mom!
Hi, Zara.
Mom, look at these chulia that Elena gave me.
Wow, you look so pretty, just like a princess.
Mom, guess who won our cricket match today?
Still not you.
Hey, but I was close.
Yeah, about as close as Lahore is to America.
Ooh, Maha, can you get us coffee?
I don't think I can tonight. The coffee shop is closed. But we could definitely go tomorrow, okay?
Salam, Mom. Why are you coming back home so late?
Salam, Abu. Mariam she had a dawa today, so I stayed later to help clean up.
Were you at least paid extra?
Well, no, but she did send a shalvar for Ami to fix, and she'll pay us for that.
Chalo, that's fine, I guess. Acha, bachon, it's about time for you guys to go to bed.
But Mom just got home.
Please, Abba.
Maham will read you a bedtime story after she's done eating. Now hurry up. Saad, you stay back for a second.
What? Why?
Arey, Bilal, I thought we would wait a bit before telling him.
Aisha, I just got off the phone with the boss bhai.
Who's a boss bhai?
Your new boss.
Bilal.
Aisha, it's been said.
What's been said?
Well, Saad, your mother and I, we've been thinking about this for a while, but we think it's about time that you start working.
Abba, Ami, isn't Saad a little young for this? I mean, the three of us are already working.
Oh, Beta, but you see, when...
Aisha, let me explain this. We are behind on rent. We've been behind for the past 3 months, and if we don't pay it alongside next month's rent, we'll be kicked out of our home. We'll be evicted.
But, Abba, I'm sure I can take on some extra work. Somebody in Lahore must be hiring.
Wait, why would they kick us out if we can't pay?
Maham, you're an unmarried girl. You shouldn't be out late earning all of this money.
Why does everything have to be about me being a girl?
Raeyan, Dekho, we don't know what else to do. We either come up with these funds quickly, or we will lose our home.
What would I be doing there anyways?
Well, Saad, you'll be working at a carpet factory. They like hiring younger folk because they're able to easily weave the carpets.
Abba, come on. I know I can find extra work. We don't need to make Saad work at a carpet factory.
Maham, bakwas band karo. The matter has been settled. Saad, all of us could work an extra job and there still wouldn't be enough hours in the day for us to afford rent. We need a fourth person in this household working. End of discussion.
But I don't even know how to make carpets.
Lady John, I'm sure Abbas Bhai will teach you everything you need to know.
Ami, are you sure this is the right decision?
Beta, if your Abba thinks it's the right decision, then I have to agree with him.
Will there be other kids working there?
Saad, I'm sure there will be.
Can we start a cricket team?
Beta, yes, that might be possible.
Maham, it'll be okay, right?
Yes, it'll be okay.
Control, I don't pay you to just stand there! You, get that cloth!
Yes, sir.
Hey! Can you see where you're going?
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Wait, you're new here, aren't you? I haven't seen you around before.
Yeah, today's my first day.
Naam kya?
I'm Syed. Are you a boss, sir?
No, I'm Amir, one of our boss's workers. I guess you haven't met him before.
No, I haven't. My family just told me to come in and find a boss, sir.
Oh, he's right there.
You! Didn't I tell you to bring back that cloth immediately? Why are you still standing here?
I'm sorry, sir. Just put it right there.
And you, why are you just standing there? Shouldn't you be working like the rest of these fools?
Today's my first day, Uncle. My parents just told me to come in at 7 this morning.
First of all, I am not your uncle. I am your boss. And second of all, being here at 7 means here working at 7, not sitting there distracting my other workers. One more violation out of you, and I will send you far away from here very quickly.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky that I'm not making you work at night.
I'm sorry, Ustadji. I promise. It won't happen again.
Get to work!
So, what is there to do here anyways?
I guess just grab a hook and a section of the carpet and start leaving it.
Is he gone?
Yeah. And in today's Abbas Lahore factory cricket match, we have Team India and Team Pakistan.
Why? No fair. I want to be Team Pakistan.
No, you have to be India.
Why me?
Because I'm Pakistan.
It's unfair. I'm Pakistani. I want to be on Team Pakistan.
We need somebody to be India.
Why can't Amir be Team India?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Adam, we need somebody to be Team India. Otherwise, how will we have a cricket match?
We'll make the new guy be Team India. Do you know how to play cricket?
I know a little bit.
Great. He can represent India.
Okay. But wait, who's going to be the commentator?
Amir!
I told you guys I'm not getting involved. Whenever these two play cricket, they always end up either breaking something or just breaking each other.
Idea! What if we get Barry to be the commentator?
Don't bring Barry into this!
Who is Barry?
Barry is Adam's stuffed bear. It's because she's scared of a star.
Amir! They're making fun of Barry again!
Then, don't make fun of Barry. You know Adam's just a kid.
Just a kid? Isn't a 14-year-old too old to be playing with stuffed bears?
Barry means nothing to me. It's just a lucky charm.
Then I can take Barry and put him into the weaving machine?
Don't again!
See what I have to deal with?
Star's coming.
Assalamualaikum. Walaikum assalam, bhai. Kaise hain Abbas bhai? It's been a slow start to the day. These duffers can't seem to get any work done. This isn't some hotel where you can just lounge around.
Abbas bhai, workers nowadays just don't work as hard as we do. It's up to people like us to teach them what real hard work is like. Inko ehsaas hona chahiye yaar.
Exactly. They don't understand how lucky they are to have a boss as... What was that noise? Which one of you is responsible for this? If one of you doesn't confess, then all of you are getting extra hours tonight.
It was me, sir.
You Again! This is the second time you've acted like this today.
I'm sorry, we just got carried away a bit.
I expect more from you.
I really apologize, sir.
Are you sure you're able to do this job properly? You're getting older anyway.
I promise. I haven't grown in a couple of years and my hands are still able to read properly, sir.
Do not continue to talk if you're going to continue to disrespect me.
I know, sir. I'm sorry, but please don't fire me. My Abba's really sick and he can't work. I'm the only worker in my house because my sister's just so young.
Enough of the excuses! Now get this cleaned up immediately.
Yes, sir.
What are you all looking at? Get to work!
Syed! What took you so long?
Shh, Zara. You're gonna wake everyone up.
Sorry guys, I just got out of work.
But what took you so long?
We broke one of the machines and a buster made us stay until we fixed it.
Wait, hold up. Is that even allowed?
I mean, I guess. A buster's a grown-up, so I should listen to him, right?
I guess so.
Do you know if there's any food left?
I think Ummi left some bindi in the kitchen for you.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some. You two better be asleep.
Okay.
Sorry, Ummi. I didn't mean to wake you.
No worries, beta. Have a seat. Did you eat anything?
No. I haven't had food since breakfast this morning.
Not even the lunch that I sent with you?
No, Ummi. I didn't have time. I was working all day since I got there.
No, Raeyan, you must be so hungry. Let me get you a plate. Sad, beta, something doesn't feel right. Why did you get home so late?
Well, Amir, Adam, Zainab, and I, the other workers, were playing cricket when we accidentally knocked over one of the machines. And then a bosser was like, if you don't pick that up this instant, I'll make sure you all stay late. We all ended up staying late anyways to fix the machine.
I heard. Hey, John. Are you okay, though?
Yeah, I'm fine, I guess. Ummi, we'll be able to keep the house, right?
Of course. Beta, figure na karo. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be okay.
I'm tired. I might just go to sleep if that's okay.
Of course, Beta. It's been a long day for both of us.
o'clock at night?
Yeah, we had to fix one of the machines.
What? You were fixing a machine?
Yeah, we had to get some of the parts together.
That's not right. You shouldn't have had to fix a complicated machine. Couldn't they have gotten one of the older workers to do it?
I mean, Amir, who's 16, was also working on it.
So a 14-year-old and 16-year-old were fixing a machine?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's not right. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired and hungry.
Well, did you eat lunch?
No, I didn't have time.
What do you mean you didn't have time?
I was working all day long.
Saab, you were working for 13 hours straight?
Yeah, is that not supposed to happen?
No, Saab, that's not supposed to happen. That must be against the law. Let me check.
I mean, a buster is a grown-up. I should listen to him, right?
Yes, listen to him. Hey, Saad, this is definitely against the law. According to this one website, there's the 1991 Employment of Children Act, which states that no child or adolescent could be required or permitted to work in any establishment. Saad? I'll figure this out, Saad. You shouldn't have to work this hard. You're only a child.
You're not here to waste my time! You better have this carpet finished in 1 hour!
Guess what today is?
Tuesday?
Yes, and...
Oh, wait! It's my Ammi's birthday! Should I get her a cake or a card?
Not what I was thinking, but probably a cake.
Yeah. Then should I get her a mud cake or a sand cake?
What cake?
A mud cake or a sand cake? I don't know how to bake.
You do know a cake should be edible, right?
Well, I could get my mom to bake it.
Doesn't that defy the point of a present?
Well, not if she's making it.
Zainab, the whole point of a present is it's supposed to be a surprise.
You're right. Then, why don't you help me bake a cake, Anand?
Yeah, sure, why not? Do you have the ingredients?
Nope. Don't I just need cake baking materials?
Why don't we make your mom a card instead? I have some paper back home we can use.
Okay, thanks, Amit.
Anyways, besides your mom's birthday, it is also...
Still Tuesday?
Oh, yes, it is Tuesday. That means the biggest match in the history of the world. It's happening in 87 days, 5 hours, 3 minutes, and...
You mean India versus Pakistan? I'm so excited.
Guys, don't be so loud. I want you to get mad at us again.
Tell me, who's your favorite player?
Okay, well, my favorite player is Mohammad Hafiz. But if you have to ask me the best batsman, then I would go with Babar Azam. But the most reliable player would have to be Imad Wasim.
Yes. Oh my God. Do you remember the last India versus Pakistan match?
Of course. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. And when Pakistan won by 10 wickets.
Can you guys please stop?
You know what? When I grow up, I want to be just like that. They're so good.
Me too. I wonder If Mohammad Hafiz had to work when he was our age, if I didn't spend so much time in the factory, I think I definitely could have been on the official Pakistani cricket team.
You're right. You know what? We can bring the World Cup trophy to Pakistan.
I can see it happening.
I will sacrifice my whole life for Pakistan! Pakistan!
What is that noise?
Sorry I'm late, guys. I had to help my little...
But fast, Buttercup! First you're coming late, next you distract all my other workers!
I'm sorry, Ustadji. I had to help my little sister...
Stop interrupting me! I'm your boss, not some friend.
I'm sorry. I just really...
Listen.
Sir, please, bacha.
Are you talking back to me as well?
I'm sorry.
You are here to work. The day you walked into this factory marked your commitment.
I'm sorry, sir.
I can see that I'm being too lenient with you. It seems to me that living with your family has been a distraction. Luckily for you, I have another factory in Faisalabad where your skills might be a little more useful. Yusuf!
Yes, boss, sir.
Take to the other factory. SB, I need more workers. What are you all looking at? Do I need to send all of you away?
Sorry, Ustad.
This is what happens when you misbehave.
These kids. They really just sent Saad away? You saw me?
Bilal, have you heard anything from Saad yet? It's really late at night.
I'm sure he's just picking up extra work. Nothing to worry about. Fikr mat karo.
Acha, alright. Again, Bilal, has Abbas Bhai maybe said anything to you about Saad?
I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm sure he's alright. Now please just let me find my glasses.
Bilal, you know what? I really don't think we should have sent Saad to that factory.
Yaar, Aisha, what other choice did we have?
I don't know, maybe I could have picked up more hours.
Aisha, we've had this discussion a million times. You're already working 3 jobs. We can barely afford our rent. We can barely get food on the table. And the price for everything just keeps getting more expensive. At this rate, we'll even need to get Ayan and Zara, the little ones, to start working.
Ade? How could you even consider sending more of our kids to work? They're all so little.
You know, I was their age when I started working to support my parents.
Bilal, just because you had to do it that way doesn't make it the right way.
Aisha, I'm tired. Please, just let me find my glasses. Where could I have put them?
Have you even checked the bathroom counter?
Of course I've checked the bathroom counter. I'm not a bloody idiot. Maybe if you stop misplacing my things, I could actually find them.
I haven't touched your glasses in weeks.
Yeah, and maybe if you kept this house a little cleaner, we could actually find our stuff around here.
Bilal, it's not my job to clean up after everyone's messes. This is the only free time I've had in months.
Oh, here, let me make the bed really nicely for you. Do you want a foot massage too?
Bilal, I'm really not in the mood for this tonight.
Okay, so now it's my fault that we're arguing.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, if we had let Saad be a 14-year-old child, instead of rushing him to work, maybe he would still be home at this hour.
Aisha, you know what I don't get? Why you keep blaming me for Saad coming home late?
I'm not blaming you, I'm just...
Aisha, enough of this nonsense. Please, for the sake of God, let me find my glasses.
Bilal, your son is missing. All you can think about is finding your stupid glasses. Are you even worried that our son is missing right now?
Of course I'm worried. I'm terrified. My son is getting home later than midnight every night, and I've been working for the past 30 years, and I have nothing to show for it. And worst of all, the future isn't getting any better. It'll keep going on like this. Aisha, Saad is getting home later than me every night. And I feel like I'm failing as a father. I can't even provide for my family. All I can do is pray to Allah Ta'ala that Saad gets home from work safely every night. But even then, I hate how I can't do anything about it. And I hate myself for the situation that we're in.
Bilal, dekho, we can't do anything about what already happened. But right now, Saad is still missing. And we can do something about that. We're going to wait for Maham to come back, and then the three of us will look for him. We have to bring him home. Bachcho, is that you?
Apu? Sab theek hai, bachcho? Come in.
Is it okay if we come in?
Yeah, is everything all right?
Are you okay?
Yeah, everything's all right. Why are you guys up so late?
We can't sleep. We're getting nightmares.
Kyun?
Do you know if Saad will be okay? He hasn't come home yet. Beta, of course. He's just finishing up at work, okay? He's fine.
Ami, Abba, where is Saad? His food is still on the table.
Cha, Ayan, Zara, you guys go back to bed. No need to worry.
Okay.
Maham beta, Saad, we don't know where he is, but don't worry. I'm going to figure out what we should do right now. Make a plan.
Abba, how have you not called his work yet? Saad is always late, but he's never this late. Ami, what should we do?
Beta, I've been telling your Abba the same thing. I feel like something is wrong. He just wouldn't listen to me.
Acha na, I'll go call Abbas bhai right now and try to get to the bottom of this.
Ami, I told you that Saad is too young. How could you be okay with sending him to work? Where could he be right now? I'm pretty sure the factory is closed, and this is no time for him to be out.
Beta, I never wanted my son to have to work. We just didn't know what to do. Every day your father and I are arguing, and I feel like we're failing as parents.
Yaar, I called the factory and no one picked up. How could I have become so insensitive? My 14-year-old son is out late every night, and I didn't even do anything. I'm sorry, but we can't waste any time. I'm gonna go straight to the factory and see what's happening, and then from there, if he's not at the factory, I'll go straight to the police.
Abba, there's not enough time. I'll go with you.
Maham, it's too late for you to be going out like right now.
You're not stopping me this time, Abba. Mommy, stay here just in case Saad comes home. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where can I file a missing persons report? I really need to find my brother.
What? What are you talking about?
My brother, Saad Khan.
Another missing persons case. This day keeps on getting better and better. Why didn't you tell me what happened?
My brother, he went to work today and he was supposed to come home tonight, but he never did. He works at the nearby carpet factory for Abbas guy. My father went to the factory to go and look for him, but he told me on my way here that nobody has seen him and the factory is closed. My parents and I are really worried, sir, and we just need some help.
It sounds like there's really not much I can do to help you. Why don't you tell me your name?
Maham?
Maham beta, there's not a lot I can do for you. Cases like this happen all the time and the children always turn up back at home. Why don't you go check back at your place? I'm sure your brother's already there. Plus, I can vouch for Abbas, the factory owner. He's actually my really good friend.
What do you mean, check my house again? He's not there. I need someone to help me find him.
And I think you need to calm down.
It's my little brother. You have to help me.
Listen here. I see cases like this every single day. And your brother, dear as he may be to you, is nothing special. Look around you. It's past midnight. I have no one here to help you, and I'm busy doing paperwork myself. So, Mom, the best I can do for you is file a complaint against the boss, which I guarantee you will go straight to that garbage can right there. Or you could file a missing persons report. Have your pick. Which will it be?
Please don't do this. How will we sleep if he doesn't come home tonight? My parents are old and I don't have anyone else to help me. Please, there must be something you can do.
Beta, you heard what options I had. And if there's nothing else I can do for you, then I suggest you go home because it's very late outside and girls like you, they shouldn't be wandering outside at this time now, should they?
I'll fill out the form. Here you go, sir. Now, how long until the police can start with the search?
Oh, well, things like this take time. There's many more urgent cases, as I'm sure you know, need to be looked at. But there is a way. There is one way that your case becomes top priority. A way that involves me helping you out in exchange for you helping me out. We both help each other.
Sir, what is your name?
And just what exactly do you need my name for?
I wanted to address you by name, sir. When I told you that you are the most disgusting person I have ever met on this entire planet, And you're the reason why good people in this country lose hope, and...
Beta, I think you need to leave right now.
I am leaving. I know you won't help me, so don't worry. I'll find my brother by myself.
Ha, jao niklo and take this piece of paper with you. What are you still doing here?
No, sir.
I don't care. Get your bag, get up, and leave right now. I don't want to see your face around here anymore.
राज थी अब खुली है खो गई थी मेरी है बेवजह जो लगी दीवानगी ना करम है सभी पे ना कमी है कहीं पे जिंदगी तेरे आने से हंसी बेखबर रास्तों पे हाथ थामे जो हम चले बस आए जो हम मिले हैं जो कभी ना हुआ है जो कभी ना किया है वो सभी हो रहा है इन दिनों
Good morning, sir. Better be worth my time, Hamza. You can see I'm a very busy man.
Yes, sir. I was just wanted to ask you about the girl that came to the station last night.
She back? I thought I told her to leave.
No, sir, she's not. But she looked very stressed.
Well, Hamza, in case you don't know, this is the police station. Everyone here shows up stressed. She's not the first, and she won't be the last. Main kya karun? What do you want me to do about it? And above all, she was just so disrespectful that I prefer not to even think about it. Just stop reminding me.
Yes, sir. That makes complete sense. But I was just wondering what we're going to do with the case.
What case? Hers? Hamza, I think you of all people know that there's no way we can work on that case. It's a missing persons case. We get hundreds of these every single day. She probably already found her brother, Ibad.
Saab.
Are, jo bhi ho. Listen, if she left any incentive for me to work on this case, then maybe we could pick it up. But for now, hear me loud and clear. There is no way we're working on this case.
Sir, I still think we should try, and I would like to take the case.
Oh, I think I see what's going on here. You liked her that much, did you, Hamza? Well, you're lucky I'm in a good mood today because I'm telling you to drop it, move on, and go back to your desk. We're understaffed anyways, and I need you for paperwork.
Sir, I've been done with my work for days now. I need to work on something more meaningful.
Hamza, I think I finally see what's going on here. I think I finally understand the situation that we have. You must have overheard one of my business conversations, and now you want your cut to keep your mouth shut. It's quite the game you're playing here.
No.
But, like I said, I see this game. And frankly, Hamza, I'm kind of proud of you. It's about time you started. It's about time you learned the ways of the world.
That's not what I'm trying to say, sir.
But I will allow it. Because for you, It's a step in the right direction. It's a bold step and it's a rash step, but it's a step in the right direction nonetheless. Tell you what, why don't you take this wad of cash and be on your way? The amount, by the way, is non-negotiable because, after all, this isn't the Itwar Bazaar and I'm not here selling fruit, am I?
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. I just wanted to handle the case.
Oh, give me that. Well, Hamza, if that's how things are going to be, then I can see that you have no intent of working on what I want you to be working on, and I can put you on this case now, can I? So there's only one solution to this problem we have right now. You're dismissed.
I'm what, sir?
You heard me, Hamza. You're dismissed. Take a break, go home, reflect on what you've done here today, and when you're back, I expect a very thorough apology letter. Go on now. Tata. Bye-bye.
How'd it go?
I just got suspended.
Knowing you, I'm sure you did the right thing.
I sure hope so.
ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿੰਨ ਨਿਮਾਣੀ ਮੁਕਦੀ ਸਰਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਰਦੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਹਰਦਮ ਜੀ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਨੀਂਦ ਲਗਾਵੇ ਅਸਲ ਜੂਦੀ ਜਾਣੇ ਮਰ ਗਏ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਾਦੂ ਹੋਇਆ ਵਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਸਮੇਂ ਦਾ ਢੰਗ ਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਲ ਪਲ ਚੜਦਾ ਸੈਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਬੇਲੇ ਖੋਫ ਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਜੰਗਲ ਬਣ ਗਏ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਹਵਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਡੁੱਬਦੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਰੁੜ ਗਈ ਨੌ ਪਟਵਾਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੋਲਣ ਤੇ ਪਾਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਰ ਲਟਕੇ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਦੇ ਗੋਪੜ ਕੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਉੱਤਰ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਬੰਜਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਨਣੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਜਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੌ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਜਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੌ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਜਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੌ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਜਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੌ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੱਜਣ ਤੇ
Can't be like Ja. Get to work.
Where are we, Yusufai? What is this place?
This is your new workplace, Saad. Now stop asking all these questions and get to work. There's still an hour before you can get some sleep, so make yourself useful and stop messing around.
But Yusufai, I've never been here before. And what do you mean an hour till I can sleep? What do you mean sleep? Don't I get to go home?
When will you grow up, Saad? Don't you get it? You can't go home now. You stay here and you work. And if you work hard enough, you might make something of yourself, and then you can go home. Imagine how proud your parents would be if you came home successful.
Do my parents even know that I'm here? I just want to see them again.
Of course they know you're here. Abbas Bhai already spoke to them, and you'll be home before you know it. In fact, they're the one that suggested it. They want you to focus on work and become rich.
There's no way they do that.
Oh, but they did. Think about it, Saad. Don't your parents need the money? What would they do if you stopped working? I mean, I'm sure they love you, but wouldn't it be better for them if you proved yourself to everyone?
You're lying.
Then you're free to go. But remember, if you leave, you lose this job and the opportunity to help out your family. All because you're childish. Your dad told us you'd be too weak to work hard anyways. Put in enough effort, and someday you might go to school. You might even own this place. But until then, I want you to focus on making the best carpets you can. And I don't want to hear a single complaint. Where's everyone? Hina, Naziha, someone come here.
Yusufai?
Beta, this is Saad. He'll be living here from now on. So show him around and teach him what he needs to know. He's promised me he's going to work extra hard, so make sure you keep an eye out on him. Now get to work.
Don't
worry, Saad. We won't tell him if you mess up. But you probably don't want to mess up.
I'm so confused. He was lying, right? Did my parents really send me here to work? Why didn't they talk to me about it before?
It's okay, Saad. You're gonna be fine. I won't lie to you, though. I don't know whether he was telling the truth or not.
But Yusuf Bhai is an adult. He's basically my boss. We should trust him, right?
I mean, we don't trust him either, but what other option do we have? Naziha's right. There's nothing we can do but try to make the best of it. There's certainly worse places to be as a kid alone by yourself.
But just because there's worse places to be doesn't mean this is okay, does it? I've always wanted to go to school. I've always seen kids going to school and complaining about it, like on TV. Why can't that be me? What did I do to deserve this?
I don't know. You know, I've always wanted to drive a car.
Drive a car?
You see, our Abu, he used to drive for someone. Before he passed away, that is, and we always saw him driving, and I know it sounds dumb, but I wanted to drive a car so my Abuji wouldn't have to. I wanted to earn enough money one day so that we could buy our own car, and he could drive that car, and we would have our own house, and Naziha!
Is she okay?
She'll be fine. She was only 8 when it happened, and ever since then, we've been jumping from one job to another. Work's tough, but at least we get a place to sleep and food. And I hope Ami gets some money from the work we do here. I haven't seen her in so long, but as Yusuf Bhai said, at least we're no longer a burden on her.
It shouldn't have to be like this. I don't want to live like this. There has to be something we can do.
You heard Yusuf Bhai. I guess you could leave.
I don't think I can.
एक दिन मोहब्बत उड़ कर एक दिन गली के मोड़ पर तेरी हथेली पर लिखूं मेरा नाम तेरे नाम पर फिर तू तकल्लुफ छोड़ कर फिर तू झुका करके नजर रखना मेरे कांधे पे सर जिंदगी कुछ तो बता जिंदगी
Salam Abu.
Walaikum assalam. Hamza, what's wrong? Pick it up.
Gee, Abu, it's just that I'm suspended.
You're what? Suspended? Jahid? What do you do now? Hamza, are you okay? This is ridiculous. In the 30 years I was a police officer, I never so much as got reprimanded, and you've gotten suspended? Damag pee ke tera?
Abu, it's not like that. I just really wanted to work on a case. And
Who do you think you are? Huh? Nawab ke bachche tum kya? So you wanted to work on a case and threw a tantrum just because your superior didn't let you? Hamza, that is highly irresponsible of you. That's not how things work in life. Your attitude has disappointed me today. I don't want to hear a single word about this.
Abu, that's not what...
Chup! Bas kar do yaar! What will I tell people now, huh? Qureshi uncle was telling me all these things about his son the other day, and look at you! Do you not care at all about my name and respect? Baap ki fikr nahi tujhe?
Do you not care about me, Abu? Do you really not care about me? Our name and respect and what you achieved in life more important than I am to you? Who am I kidding, Dad? It's always been that way. At least when Mom was alive, it would have been notable. At least then, someone would actually listen to me.
Everything I did so you can hold your head up high and be proud of your family.
I am proud, Dad. I've always been proud to be your son. Are you proud of me, though? Because I'm trying. I'm really trying. I don't need to be proud of you, Dad. What I need is to be able to talk to you. I just can't do that. You know what? I am going to solve the case, even if I'm suspended. I'm going to do the thing that I feel like I need to do, Abu. I'm sorry for being the way I am, but I just can't ignore it anymore. Sometimes, I just wish you would listen. What am I doing wrong, Dadi?
Beta, you aren't doing anything wrong. You know, Hamza, when your mother passed away, I was very worried about you. I was so worried that you'd struggle. But now I realize I was wrong. Clearly, I was worried about the wrong person. You're very strong, Hamza.
What do you mean, Dadi? I'm the weakest I've ever been. I don't know what to do. Sometimes I just have the urge to cry, and I'm so confused. And Dadi, I miss her so much. I just wish I could ask her what to do.
See, but Hamza, that's what makes you strong, beta. Like, you don't deny the way you feel. You don't hide your feelings. Beta, that is strength, not weakness. Your father, he thinks he can just pretend like it all never happened and that somehow that'll just magically make all the pain go away. Trust me, Hamza, it never works like that. Just give him some time to learn that. Until then, Peter, knowing you, I am sure you will do the right thing. I believe in you, Hamza.
किस्मत में मेरी चैन से जीना लिख दे मेरा सफीना लिख दे। जन्नत भी गवारा है मगर मेरे लिए कातिबे तकदीर मदीना लिख दे। ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम ताजदारे।
Hey, do you work here? I'm looking for a boss, the owner of the factory.
You? What are you doing here?
Excuse me, do I know you?
You're the paper ball guy from the police station last night.
You? What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing here? I'm here to find my brother. I know he was here yesterday. I just can't seem to find him.
Wait. Did you sneak in here? What if he's not here?
Listen, yes, I did sneak in, but I really don't want any trouble. I just want to take my brother and leave. So please, don't call the guards and don't arrest me.
Well, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I got suspended as a police officer.
Then what are you doing here?
Believe it or not, I'm also here to find your brother. I read the report about your brother, and it's disgusting to see so many cases like this where children are going missing.
I know, but are you even surprised? I mean, you saw what happened last night. And anyways, all anybody cares for is money.
No, trust me, I know. You're right. But it's time that this all stopped. I mean, it's unacceptable for kids to be working in these conditions, let alone just vanish into thin air at work.
Well, then what did you come here to do? What's the plan?
Well, I initially came in here thinking that I could talk to a boss and maybe get any leads about Saad, but now I'm starting to think that he's behind all of this. I mean, look around. This is all very legal.
Of course a boss is behind this. That's why I didn't want to get caught.
No, you're right. It's best if neither of us get caught. Our best chance at any information is through the kids here.
Yes, of course we can get those orders ready for you. Trust me, you are getting the best carpets in the entire world. Yes, your manager's gonna love them. Oh yes, we use 100% ethical practices. Yes, our carpet technicians are the finest craftsmen in the entire world. Yes, it's all organic and vegan and...
100% ethical practices? Hey!
Wait, Mama!
What kind of bug boss is this?
Excuse me? No, not to worry at all, Just some teenage girl coming in here talking about, the new boy band. Yes, you know how teenagers are. Yeah, sure, I'll call you back. Who are you and how did you find this factory?
Well, excuse me, but my brother, Saad Khan, has been missing for 24 hours, and I know he's here because...
I don't know any Saad Khan. Now, I don't know who you are, but you are trespassing.
My brother works here. He started working here a few days ago and has been missing since last night.
And what exactly am I supposed to do about this?
Well, you can...
This is not my problem. Now, if you don't leave, I'm gonna have to ask you to call the police.
Well, I'll have you know it is your problem because he's a child who works here under your jurisdiction. So if your tiny pea-sized brain can't understand that much...
What Maham is trying to say, sir, is he was just wondering if you had any information about a boy named Saad Khan. He's 14 years old, about this tall.
Let me be more clear. I don't know who either of you two are, but if you don't leave within the next 2 seconds, I'm calling the police!
Maham, are you coming?
I'm not leaving until you tell me where my brother is. I know you know where he is.
That's it. Yusuf!
Don't worry, sir. I already called the police. They're on their way right now.
My brother is missing due to his incompetence. Let the police come and see this whole mess.
What she means to say...
Shut up! Don't interrupt me. My brother is missing, and he won't tell me anything. Besides, isn't it your job to keep track of these children?
Is there a problem, sir? Now listen, you seem like a decent girl. We wouldn't want to ruin your prospects of marriage from some silly arrest. Inspector Ibrahim, tell them to leave immediately. I don't want any case or complications, just ask them to go.
Hamza, what are you doing here? You're no longer a police officer. I could literally arrest you. And what are you doing with this girl?
Ibrahim bhai, this is the girl whose brother went missing. The reason I got suspended this morning.
You need to take her and leave immediately. Captain Nasser is on his way, and I could arrest you at any moment. And the best I could do for you right now is to not arrest you, but in order for me to do that, you have to leave now.
This isn't fair. You can't do this to these kids.
Thank you, sir. My sister here's just stressed.
Guys, shut him down there! Get back to work!
Boss bhai, did you need help with something? Clearly, it was something that this incompetent buffoon here, Ibrahim, couldn't handle himself. Must I do everything around here myself?
Yeah, this stupid little girl was getting annoying. We had to do something to put her in her place, you know? Luckily, Yusuf was here to take care of it.
Good job. All it takes is a little threat, and they go scurrying away immediately.
Teenage girls nowadays are really something else. They need to stop reading books and start focusing on family.
My mother focused only on her family, and look how good that turned out.
Abbas bhai, the youths nowadays have been something else. First, they're rebelling at work, and now they're showing up at random places where they shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's this talk, tick, and chat snap that's corrupting these kids.
Jo baat hai.
Yusuf, why don't you go check to make sure that girl has left the premises? We don't want anybody else finding this factory.
Yes, Abbas, sir.
That's it, did you get the money that I sent you?
Just a second. What are you still doing here? Back to the car, now! Yes, Abbas bhai. Came around yesterday.
Good. I appreciate your flexibility in helping us out, keeping this factory open. You understand how difficult it is with these laws.
Don't worry, Abbas bhai. I have you covered.
मेरी अखियां दी कसम जा ये तकदीर तेरी राह आज कर ले फैसला मेरी अखियां दी कसम जा ये तकदीर तेरी राह तेरा मुखड़ा में तकदीर थोड़े आ मेरे तेनू मना तेरा मुखड़ा में तकदीर थोड़े बैठ मैं तेनू मना ओ नेड़े नेड़े बस रे डोला मैं तेनू प्यार करती जा नेड़े नेड़े बस रे डोला मैं तेनू प्यार करती जा नेड़े नेड़े बस रे डोला तेनू प्यार करती जा नेड़े नेड़े बस रे डोला मैं तेनू प्यार करती जा.
If only I had one more minute to talk to that other factory worker.
If we stayed there any longer, then both of us would have ended up in jail.
I know. It's just that Saad wouldn't have disappeared like that. I mean, he's only a child. And that Abbas bhai. I mean, first, Saad goes missing in his factory. And then that Kamina has the audacity to talk about my marriage? I'm so close to going back to that factory just to punch him in the face.
Getting angry won't find Saad. Okay, let's think this through. We know that Saad went to work in the morning, right?
Yeah, I remember I told him to go pick up something for Zara before he went to work. But then he went to work immediately after that. He must have gotten to work at around 10 a.m. I really can't remember. All I know is that night, it was midnight, and he hadn't come home.
which means that he went to work late that day. Maybe that's why he's missing? We didn't get a chance to talk to the kids. Maybe they might know something.
You're right. I remember Saad telling me about some of the other kids that he works with.
It looks like the workday's over soon anyway. They should be on their way out.
I guess we could just wait. We are going to find Saad, right?
Yes, I promise. I didn't get suspended for no reason. Okay, let's get the facts straight. We know that Saad went missing and around the morning time, right? So he went to the factory and that's what...
Were you two guys here at the factory earlier?
Yes.
Wait, you were the girl that was looking for her brother, Saad?
Yes. Do you know him?
Yeah. We used to work together before Abbas sent him to work in a factory in Faisalabad.
Faisalabad? What is he doing in Faisalabad?
I think Abbas sir has a factory there. He came to work late yesterday and Abbas got really mad and sent him to work there because working with his family around is a distraction.
A distraction?
Yeah.
That Abbas boy is going to get a piece of my mind.
Getting angry won't help, remember?
Right. Thank you for your help.
No problem. I really hope to find him.
How are we going to find Saad in the entire city of Faisalabad? Do you have any access to the police reports there? Maybe you could see if somebody filed a missing persons report.
I don't have access to the Lahore Police Department case records anymore. But wait, I can call one of my friends to see if he can find something.
Yo, what's up? What can I help you with?
Oh, sir, listen, I have a huge favor to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you remember the case about the missing boy?
Of course. That's the reason you're fired.
Suspended. Care. I think the boy was transferred to a factory in Faisalabad. Do you think you can access any information about that factory?
Yeah, I can check right now. Sorry, Hamza. I think it's out of my jurisdiction given that he's not in Lahore. I have access to the initial report, so I can give that to you tomorrow.
Do you know if there's any way to access information about Faisalabad factories?
I'm not sure if I can do anything from here, but I think my cousin's brother's wife's best friend's sister works in the police there, and she might be able to help.
Well, it's a start. Send me your contact information and I'll try and see what she can help me with.
इश्क नामे गारदा इश्क नामे गारदा इश्क नामे गारदा इश्क फकीरानी हीरो मुरीदानी इश्क वलियानी खुदा खलीलानी इश्क बिड़ा के मचो अफरा पानी हम रम्मा गंजा कसी हस्ती निजामी इश्क हुआ करवा इसलिए जमानी लवी इश्क चुकी तो नानी कन्यारी गद्दारी इसके नामे गारदा कन्यारी गद्दारी इसके नामे गारदा इसके नामे गारदा इसके नामे गारदा कन्यारी गद्दारी इसके नामे गारदा
So you are Uther's friend?
Gee, my name is Hamza and this is Maham, my friend.
I see. अच्छा Hamza, मैं आपकी क्या मदद कर सकती हूँ? What can I help you with?
Well, you see, Maham's brother Saad.
My brother, Saad Khan, went missing 2 days ago in Lahore. He works at a carpet factory nearby our house, and he just didn't come home that night. He's about 5'6" and he's only 14 years old.
Whoa. Hansla, do you need me to file a report? What do you think I can do to help you with this case? I mean, from what Azhar told me, it seems like a missing persons case.
You don't understand. We need your help, not some file that's going to sit and collect dust on the desk of some incompetent officer.
You're right. I'm sorry. Years at this job, and it takes something like that to remind us that we're supposed to be helping people, that we've become numb to the suffering of others. Please, have a seat.
We heard that Saad may be in Faisalabad, in a factory.
Where in Faisalabad, Hamza? Faisalabad is a huge city. Which factory in Lahore did he go missing from?
Well, he works for Abbas Butt.
Hamza, I know why you've been dismissed. Azhar told me. And while I respect your courage and your honesty, I think even you realize that taking down Abbas Butt is near impossible.
I know, but it's time that this all stopped. I mean, how many more kids have to go through working against their will and being separated from their families, all for the sake of some goddamn carpets?
Hamza, I understand your frustration, but do you realize what's on the line here? If I get involved, I'll probably lose my job. You'll never be able to show your face at a police station again. And Maham, she might go to prison if it all goes wrong.
Ma'am, I understand what you're saying, but I am going to go and find my brother. To you, it may seem dangerous, irrational, but I have to go find him. He's my brother. He's everything to me. So I will be going to find him, with or without your help.
Officer Murad and I have been working on Abbas's case for some while now. It's top secret, but we know what he's been up to. Every time we get close to intercepting them, Abbas gets away with it. He has friends in very high places, including the police.
He's working with Nasser, the captain at the station where I work, or used to work.
Probably is, but we don't have any evidence. And Abbas's factory in Lahore is out of our jurisdiction. But if he came to Faisalabad and we had evidence of him exchanging money with Nasser, then that could be a different story.
Well, I'm sure he comes to Faisalabad all the time.
We know he does, but we don't know when. And if we end up asking the wrong person in Lahore when he comes, we could jeopardize the entire operation. I don't even trust Azhar enough to ask him the whereabouts of his boss. Hell, I don't trust half the people here.
But I do think I know someone who I can trust.
Ahem. It seems like you guys can go to the factory and pretend to be workers. Can you do that? This is our one chance to get Nasser and get rid of his insanity. But if y'all get this shit ready, and someone give me my damn chai.
Paani na paani, na main khaki
Thank you. Is this really going to work?
I don't see any other option. We have to get footage of Abbas bribing Nasser and show Inspector Faryal and Inspector Murad. Only then will Abbas and Nasser get arrested.
I know, it's just that we don't even look like children. How are we going to blend in with the other children at the factory?
The other option is for the police to march in and take Abbas, but I doubt they'll ever do that.
That's true. Anyways, it's not like I trust the police. I've heard so many stories of children being shot by the police in front of their own parents, just because, at that time, the police thought that the child was dangerous. How can a child be dangerous? And how can the police be so heartless and so cruel? I feel like the money that's used for the police could be used for mental health services or education. Maybe then we wouldn't have had to start going to work so young.
I agree. There's a lot that needs to be changed within the police. Also, if you don't mind me asking, when did you start working?
Well, I was about 15. Ami and Abba really didn't have any other option. They couldn't afford to keep sending me to school. You know, there were some nights where Ami and Abba wouldn't even eat dinner, and they would say that they weren't hungry, but I knew better. The worst part is that no matter what, there was just never enough. If there was enough food on the table, then there was a bill that went unpaid. If all the bills were paid, then there was even less food on the table. For a while, we were living paycheck to paycheck. And when I started working, that helped for a little bit, but now... And I mean, for Saad, to be working, he's so young.
It's not right at all. Or even for you and your parents to be working so hard only to get so little.
No one should have to work like that. Long hours, barely any pay. It's so cramped and dark. At least now I see daylight when I'm working. I don't know how Saad does it.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
You know, that's why I'm working so hard now. So my siblings can have a better future. And for Saad to be working in a factory, I know my Ami and Abba didn't want to send him there, and I don't blame them. I blame this stupid system that prevents my siblings from being able to reach their full potential. So, why did you decide to become a police officer?
Well, my dad was a police officer, and a really good one too. Maybe that's why he expects so much of me. He didn't take well to my suspension.
Well, what did your mom think?
Oh, she passed away a couple months ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My mom was my everything. She always looked out for me. Whenever I had a bad day, she would be the one to cheer me up. She could make anyone smile, even my dad, who's just about the strictest person on this planet. Ever since she passed, he's just gotten more and more strict. It's like the world has just gotten dark for him, and he can't see anything past work. It's just work, work, and work. He has this idea of a perfect police officer, but I'll just never be enough for him. No matter how hard I try, I'll just never be enough.
Don't say that. You're better than the perfect police officer. You're a good person. That's more than enough.
Thank you. I just want to do good in this world. That's why I'm going to find your brother. We are going to find your brother.
Break is over! Get back to work!
This is all very illegal. How have we as a country ignored this for so long?
That's just how the system is. The families are left in poverty. The Pakistani government obviously doesn't care. And the kids are the ones to suffer.
Nasabai, thank you so much for all of your help again. You know, people underestimate just how much good that we are doing. And they take advantage of our kindness.
Of course, Abbas bhai. We men, we have to stick together in the face of these new feminism and human rights movements.
I've had to close so many of my factories because of this. The conditions here aren't even that bad. I give them food and water in exchange for work. And they just don't work hard enough. Hard work se yaad aaya. That's why I still owe you.
Abbas bhai, thank you. चलिए अब कुछ मीठा भी तो खिला दें. Come, let's have some tea in your office.
Do you think we should call Inspector Faryal? This is clearly evidence enough.
I don't know if they'll come in time. I really need to find Saad first.
I'll let Inspector Faryal know what's up.
Where is he?
Guess what, Saad?
What?
I found this random coffee in the freezer last night. I think it was the last one.
What do you mean? You took the last coffee?
It was just lying there taunting me.
Hannah, I specifically told you to not eat the last coffee in the freezer. I told you I was saving it for when we get a break.
Well, you know I'm forgetful. You should have left a note or something.
I did label it with a note that said, "Do not touch."
Well, you should have made it more obvious. Clearly, I missed it.
It was bright pink.
Oopsie daisies.
That's not fair. I really wanted that coffee. And it was mango flavored too.
Well, finders keepers.
You owe me. I'm sad.
Fine. I'll get you another.
Really?
Ooh, can you get me one too? I really like pistachio.
Sure, Saad.
Saad? Is that you? Saad? Saad,
Maham,
where have you been?
I was late to work one day and a boss sir got mad at me, so he sent me here. Maham, I'm sorry I couldn't reach out to you.
It's not your fault at all. We're here to take you home.
We?
Well, I came with...
The police should be here in 5 minutes.
You again! How dare you trespass onto private property!
Hamza? What are you doing here? I suspended you. Wait till we get back to Lahore. Your career is over. Just you wait till your father finds you. And as for you, madam, I'll have you arrested for trespass. Your little antics will have consequences this time.
Please, these children are clearly being exploited for profit.
These children chose to come here.
I didn't choose to be here!
Our parents had no other option, and you promised we would be able to go to school.
And that hasn't happened yet!
The only person breaking any laws here is you, madam, for trespassing.
Really? I'm the only one breaking any laws? I'll have you know that your little business over here violates the 1991 Employment of Children Act, which states that no child or adolescent will be required or permitted to work in any establishment of such number of hours.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even listening to this teenage girl? What does she even know?
I am not finished. This period shall not exceed 3 hours, and no child shall work for 3 hours before they have had a break of at least 1 hour. My brother Saad has been missing for over 30 hours.
Why don't you just shut up and look pretty, huh? That's all you're good for anyways.
I'm still speaking. Part 4 of Section 7 also states that no child can be permitted or required to work between 7 p.m. and 8 a.m. Clearly, since Saad has been missing for a few days now, he has been working significantly longer than allowed.
We are not forcing anyone to do anything.
And to your argument that the children here have consented, the legal age to consent in Pakistan is 18. None of these children can legally consent.
Lies! You're going to tell me the law. You going to tell the officer the law?
Uh-huh.
I have to agree with Mom and Hamza on this one. Not to try it. No, Inspector Nasir. It doesn't suit an officer to be associated with criminals. अच्छी बात नहीं है ये. Faryal, Ibrahim, arrest them.
No!
Now the police do their job.
So you must be Saad. I've heard a lot about you in the past couple of days. Thank you so much, Inspector. Oh, I didn't do anything special. It was all your sister. I don't think you realize how much she loves you.
Hey Hamza, don't be too humble now. You've shown more courage in the past few days than I have been in my whole career. But I'm sure your father will be proud of you. Shabash, beta.
अगलावा मजबूरी तू आन जान की पसूरी तू जहर बने आके जावा मैं पूरी तू आना सीओ नहीं आया दिल बाग बाग मेरा टकराया कागा बोल के डस जाए मामा क्यों चूरी तू रावच बावच सोनू दुका कोई मानू ना रोके मेरे डोल जुदाई
I can't believe it was Hamza in the news the other day. मुझे यकीन ही नहीं आ रहा.
यकीन करो बेटा, I always knew he would do something big. Maybe even bigger than you.
I always knew too of me. It's just that I've been so scared of messing up. I've been so afraid of myself. Ever since his mother passed away, I haven't been there for him. I don't know how to tell him how much I love him.
Beta, he's your son. But he isn't you. Just talk to him. Tell him these things. कोई हमारे ज़माने में तो कोई भी नहीं कहता था. But now things have changed for the better. Do you even know how much your father loved you? He never said it, but I knew. बिल्कुल अपने अब्बू पे गए हो. But beta, just don't repeat the same mistake. Anyways, I'm gonna go lecture the people they keep in jail here. It's been so long since I properly lectured someone.
Abu, what are you doing here? Also, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I said some things that I shouldn't have been.
I'm sorry, beta.
No, Abu, you don't have anything to apologize for.
No, no, beta. I do. I just haven't realized how lucky I am to have a son like you. Not because you were successful in solving the case. Forget police work. Bhul jao usko yaar. I'm blessed to have a son who would always do the right thing, regardless of how hard it is. I was never that strong.
No, Abu, that's not true. I wouldn't have anyone else as my father. You're my everything. Ever since Mama passed, I've always seen you put your head up high. Even if you didn't need to, you've always been strong. Abu, I just want you to know that you don't have to pretend to be strong. I'm here for you, Abu.
I know that now, beta. I'm just so sorry it took me this long to realize. Nocha, I'll get out so you can get back to work. Shabash.
Well, technically, Abu, I'm still suspended for today. So I was thinking maybe I could go home with you and Dadi and spend time with you, if that's okay.
Okay. You know, I'll allow it, but just this once. There's something in the news about Fahad Khan.
Abu, who is Fahad Khan?
बेटा प्यार श्यारा कुछ नहीं होता हाँ and don't do drugs हाँ देखो you leaving without me
Salam everyone, welcome back to the morning show with Sana Ali. I am very excited to introduce today's special guest, Mr. Saad Khan. At just 19, he is doing amazing things for children across Pakistan.
Thank you for the introduction, Sana. I'm excited to be here today and to share some of the work we're doing with you all.
Great. So the first thing I want to ask you is to describe your work for any of our audience members who might not already know.
Yes, of course. Our NGO works to support low-income families in Pakistan by providing guidance and funding for the families and their children. Really, our NGO hopes to help these families by making sure they don't have to turn to working in either factories or domestic labor to help pay for their cost of living.
That's amazing. So how did you get involved in this?
Well, when I was 14, my family was really struggling financially, and they felt like they had no choice but to send me to work. And this is the case for many children in Pakistan. Their families feel like they need to send their children to work in order to pay for fees such as monthly expenses or school tuition, which is why I had to work.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What was your experience working like?
I was sent to work in a carpet factory, where all the other workers were young children, just like me.
I see.
So, aside from the harsh working conditions, non-functioning AC, and long hours, one day I showed up to work a little bit late. The factory owner got mad at me, yelled at me in front of everyone, and sent me away to another factory.
He sent you away?
Yeah, he just sent me away, just like that, to a factory hours away. He didn't tell anyone my whereabouts, and my family was worried sick. My sister actually had to involve some of her police officer friends to help find me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm actually lucky to have someone who could have found me. Many children just don't have that. I'm sure there are children just like me who were unable to be found and are working still today.
That's devastating. Does Pakistan currently have any laws to stop these cases of child labor?
There are laws, yes, and there are improvements. But despite these improvements, child labor still continues to exist in its worst forms. That's where our NGO comes in. We hope to tackle this issue and provide help to families so they don't even have to turn to child labor in the first place.
Why do you think child labor still exists in the country today? I mean, isn't it technically illegal to employ children under 18? How can it still happen?
It is illegal. I think that the provincial labor inspectors don't have enough resources to fully enforce these child labor laws. On top of this, federal and provincial governments still fail to publish any data on their efforts to stop child labor. This is why child labor continues to exist. It's estimated that there's currently around 12 million children working in Pakistan nationwide.
Well, I want to thank you for the work that you do. Hopefully with your NGO, children won't have mistreatment or abuse, and they'll have better access to a better education in life.
Thank you. Yes. We continue to help improve the quality of life for all children and set an example across Pakistan and globally.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time that we have today for the morning show with Sana Ali. I would again like to extend a huge thank you to Mr. Saad Khan for joining us. And if you would like to donate to Mr. Khan's nonprofit, please do so through the link on our website.
मैं पगली नहीं जो साल बिता पिया ओ तेरे बिना इतना मेकअप लगा के सब तक रास्ता देखूं सजना मैं पगली नहीं जो साल बिता पिया ओ तेरे बिना तेरे संग कदम भर के मैं तारों तक साथ चलूंगी कुछ तारे चलने ना इस बार मेरी तू मांग सजाना सबकी बारातें
I'm definitely gonna win this time.
I don't know about that, Zara. Ayana's the Ludo champion here.
Yeah, you know it.
Mom, hello. It's your turn. Sorry, just reading a text.
What was that, Mom? A text from who? I bet it was that police officer boy you brought to the factory, isn't it?
No, it's not. Just let me play the game.
Hey, Saad, how did work with the NGO go today?
It was good. We had a meeting with some of the families from the villages whose children were being sent to the cities. I was able to use the funds we raised to help them go to school instead.
That's amazing. We're all so proud of you, Saad.
Maham, beta, there you are. Quickly get ready. There's a family coming to see you.
Wait, what? A family's coming to see us?
Yeah, a family is coming for Maham's rista.
Okay, well, I guess I better get changed. Saad, take my place in the game.
Ayan, I know you cheated. You moved 6 spots instead of 5.
Mom, beta, you look lovely today. I don't know, I don't even want to meet any of these rishtas. I bet this guy's just going to be like the other one who wanted somebody to clean up after him.
Mom, don't say that. You'll accidentally manifest bad rich stuff. Besides, I brought you a gift from Mom's bridal shop. Hopefully you can wear it at your wedding soon.
Thank you, Alina. I love it.
Well, they should be here any minute now. Rizwan uncle told me that he was on his way a while ago. Anji, acha, andar aao. Come in.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Come forward.
Beta, salam karo.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, beta. You can call me Rizwan uncle. And this is my son, Hamza. Aa gaya.
You? What are you doing here?
Excuse me? Do I know you?
I always knew these two would end up together,
thank you guys for coming. Is the mic on?
Is the mic on?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Another round of applause for the cast and
Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. But even though the show is done, the night is not over yet. In about 6 to 7 minutes, you'll be directed to the Mathematics and the Science Center. Next door, but it's for a very wonderful Pakistani and South Asian themed dinner that you will all enjoy. So stay seated and stay excited.